What is going on again, guys? Lone Wolf here, and wait a minute. This is new. This is completely new. Dude. Alright, so what I was going to say is, in this video, we're going to kind of do a little bit of a change to this truck. I'm not fully sure what exactly I want it to do. We do have a decent amount of money. I honestly want to change the tires a little bit. I kind of want to do a dually. If I can... Wait, I need 50 gold. My bad. Can't do that yet. I do need a trailer equipped. But we'll have to go in the garage. I can't click on the garage for some reason. Okay, that's a little bug, I feel like. We're going to take the box trailer. Equipped it. And I do not want this truck. I want the Chevy, which it put in the garage or storage. We'll have to bring that back out. And let's go. Whoa! Neverland? Wait, I feel like that's a model map. Hold on. I want to see what other stuff they changed. And right off the bat, did we spawn in a different area? No, we didn't. We spawned in a different orientation. What's this button? Oh. They did quite a bit of different redesigns, and you actually kind of have to look for them, for some of them. But anyways, let's go straight into the loading point and fill this trailer up with some boxes. I don't know which one I should do. Yeah, they did some... Ooh, I like this purple. This is... If you guys can't tell, I love purple and black, and we'll do the port. Like a couple rounds of ports. And it actually tells you how much you'll make during the mission. That's actually kind of cool. Alright. Truck performs pretty nicely as usual. Do not dump the load. That is not what I want to happen. They need to do the interior. Like, none of the vehicles have the interiors changes. I know that's kind of far to ask for, because they have to go in every single vehicle and change the interior. And also interior modifications. That would be quite cool. Now, I did notice that the game kind of looks a little better right now. Like, it's not as gloomy or foggy. And I am playing this game at low resolution. It looks pretty good. I do see a lot more boxes that I can pick up, because I am thinking about picking them up. There's one right next to me. I just have to go throughout the port. Delivery success. It does give you a little animation, and it gave me more money than it actually told me that I was going to get. I don't know if it's going to be that way for all of them, or is it just going to be that way for like select cargo or not, whatnot. Alright, let's first get this box over here. I'm pretty sure it's over. Yes, it is. It is quite tight. That $1,500. That's like about the same amount as what I just made. Alright, we're going to go back and backtrack a little bit and grab the other box. Do not get stuck back here, because that's going to be that's the last thing I want happening. And back to the things you guys want, or what people want for this game to have. Let me know what you want this game to have, because I feel like some of you guys might have some good options or good wants or needs in this game. So I feel like interior should be a need, because I know that would be much more fun in like role plays, gameplay, or hyper realistic. That would be kind of cool. And I kind of wish they do a little bit different on the mud deformation, kind of like Snow Runner. I don't expect it to run like exactly like Snow Runner, because that requires like a heavier duty or a higher end PC. I'm not sure why I said heavy duty. But anyways, we're back at the loading point. We're gonna do... Might as well do this one. Well, I kind of want to go up there. See if it changed up there a little bit. And then we're gonna go to the gas station, because I believe that they did a little bit of a remodel on some of the houses. Like, some of these buildings I noticed are kind of much more high quality. And it seems like the game is not running too terribly different. It actually feels like it's running a lot better, and I haven't even changed my settings at all. Anyways, off we go. Alright, whoa. This does seem... I had a couple of trailer hiccups on the way here. It did that a couple of times, but it's not hard enough to row it off, to the load off the trailer, which I am thankful for. But anyways, we are here, delivered. I think this said it was going to give me like $1,600 or something like that. That's it for this load. Now, I might as well just go over to the gas station and see if it looks a little bit different. I do admire the views you can get, because it's so much cleaner. Not gonna lie, I actually absolutely love this update. It seems like, yeah, this game is a lot more optimized than what it used to be. As I know, this game is... Ooh, okay, we just crashed a little bit. I know this game tries its best to be optimal, but it doesn't do that great of a job for newer devices. I've tried this game on older devices, and it seems like it runs better on older devices than the newer ones. But now they feel like they're pretty much the same. And yeah, this gas station still looks like crap. But what do you expect? Off to the next load. I kind of want to do some lumber, and I did notice that this also needs some wood. You know what? Might as well do that. So I'm curious what the mission that we're going to be unlocking is going to give us. I really wish this... I know this is kind of overkill, and it defeats the purpose of the hauling atmosphere of the game. Or, I don't know if I say atmosphere. The hauling part of this game, where you haul lumber and crates. If you have a semi-truck, I feel like it's a little overkill, but honestly, I feel like some people would actually like that. I would be very interested in one. I know it would be a little overpriced. The semi-trucks is not cheap in the real world. They will definitely not be cheap in this game. I'm gonna go around the excavator. I'm not sure why they put an excavator in the middle of the road to begin with. It just kind of... I don't know, it was weird to have there. But anyways, we are at this area. It's a little janky to get down to. Well, not janky, really awkward to get down to. Alright, unload. That's the second part. And now one more load and we'll get over to the other side and see what we actually make. Now, back to the dually, making this into a dually. Not sure if I would keep the rear steering on it. Because I never heard of a all-wheel steer, all-wheel steer dually setup. That seems a little off to me. I don't know if there's an actual vehicles that in real life that has those or not. Let's see, we need 18, I believe. I am never good at math. Yeah, it's 18. I did not pull out my calculator, I promise. I did choose a different route to get over, just to see if it was better. And it kind of was. Alright, 25 gold. Off we go. I want to cross the bridge, but at the same time, I'm not. Might as well. I'm curious what the terrain I am dealing with whatever I need to haul over here. Pretty long bridge. I will say that. What's this? Oh, I got a crate. I couldn't even see it. This looks like Why are we building a lighthouse before another bridge? I don't know, that seems off to me, because boats can't go under that unless you have a specific kind of boat. I can see you passing through there with the boats that even here, tugboats, I believe, or maybe even fishing boats. Anyways, off we go. Let's see, what do we need from here? Lighthouse, 20 wood. That's not too bad. 100 crates and 180 rocks. This is definitely going to take a little bit of time to work with, but I think it will be done in like 2 videos or so. Alright, let's head back. It is a little janky, the terrain is, but the bridge is completely fine. You can cross it no matter what. I don't think you could cross it like going 50 or high speed of, but I believe you can go across it at a decent amount of speed. Let's go back and do our first load for the lighthouse. I still can't get over the fact that the game is so much better to see. I am curious if they're gonna do a little bit of like a better weather settings. Like maybe if it was snowing, it would give off the snowflakes and possibly some fog as well. It only needs 20 lumber, which is interesting. Alright, so I'm gonna be making about 1,300 bucks, almost 1,400, or at least that's what they say. And then I'm gonna go over there and see how far this can go. And I am gonna still do the gearing. I still have a lot of stuff that I want to do with this truck. I'm probably not gonna do the dually setup on it, because it runs really amazing with how it is right now. And I kind of want to have it as a different style of a truck, because I already have a dually truck and then a more off-road based first gen Ram, I think it is. And it can tow. It has no issues with towing. That I kind of mostly use it for trail riding, and well, I haven't even used it in quite some time now that I think about it. I mainly built it for trail riding or races or some things like that. I do kind of want to bring out the 4-wheelers too. I might do a roleplay video on that. See what I can do with that. I was going a little too fast, as you guys can tell. I don't know what speed I was going. I wasn't really paying attention. But yes, we made it all in one piece. Didn't drop a load. I made about $1,000 more than I should, which is really nice. Not gonna lie, this might be the most terrifying load I can do. I'm not sure how I'm gonna survive doing 180 of these, because I don't really have that much room for error on this. Not only it likes to... Wait, has this bus always been here? I feel like I passed it several times. Now, I don't think the terrain is gonna make the truck struggle. I'm scared of the train messing with the trailer. Because I know this trailer kind of glitches a little. It kind of acts weird. It doesn't act like... It acts like it's a two-wheeled trailer, but it has 4 ground points. Which kind of is a little weird because the front 2 wheels don't turn like steer. This is also going to be the slowest part of this entire mission, because the truck only tops out at 20 miles an hour in whatever gear it likes to be in. Kind of want a manual swap of this. Might be a good idea, honestly. Make it a little bit faster. As long as I take it really slow, it should be completely fine. I am glad that there's a trail over here, unlike the other side. This is the worst part. And yeah, as long as it goes really slow, under 10 miles an hour, I think, you should be completely fine. Ooh, upgrade, or a level up, and almost $3,000 right there. I'm gonna do this a couple more times. I spent like a good minute and a half loading this thing because I don't understand why, but the game loves to randomize where it likes to put the rocks. And every time I click add more rocks, it always spawns it off the trailer, and it's really annoying. And sometimes it makes the trailer bounce a little bit, and it dumps off a couple of other rocks, and it's like, man, why? Okay, I'm gonna try this trick. Yeah, 25, then it drops. I kind of want to use a different truck, but at the same time, I'm maining this truck for a while. I think this is like the best truck I have, unless it comes to extremely heavy duty stuff. It's doing perfectly fine. It just tops out at 21 miles an hour. And that kind of makes missions take a little bit of time. Oh boy, the scary part. It's honestly not that scary. I could probably just fly right through it. As long as I go under 10 miles an hour, I should be... Ooh, and be careful with how I'm hitting the bumps. I should be completely fine. And the good thing is, I don't need all-wheel drive to get through this. It runs perfectly fine. It's just the way it is. I could see some vehicles requiring all-wheel drive to get through that. But it also depends on if you're using an actual tow rig, or if you're using like an off-road truck or something like that. If you guys did enjoy, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.